It's all excitement, you know. It's like the first. It's a homecoming, you know. I mean, all the best words in the English language. I mean, I associate to the first day of football. You know, it's being reborn in football. It's the start of the year. It's the some would think it's January 1st. You know, those that espouse to Catholicism, Christianity would think it's the birth of Christ. Us in football, it's the first day of training camp. Homecoming. Whew. Now we're all together. You know, the first day of school would resonate with me on this. Yeah, I mean, you care so much about these guys and the team, and you worry. And now we're back under one roof. So you know, there's that excitement and relief and happiness to you know, get this big locomotive, this big blue machine, you know, moving down the tracks. Yeah, Naj's here, he's in meetings, and it's just great to have him. A lot of gratitude that he's here. I mean, just gosh, I'm the age of being a parent, you know. I got kids that are these guys' age, you know. So just the feeling of having everybody back under the same roof is a good one.
You're not concerned at all, like Joe said, you expect them back soon?
Yeah, we're going to get into the medical piece here, which I have, you know, no degree hanging on the wall. A lot of things on my wall, but a medical degree is not one of them. That was great. There's a lot of gratitude there to, you know, be invited to the White House to meet the president with my family, my mom and dad. President Trump was just great to my mom and dad. That meant so much. My brother John, his daughter Allison, my two daughters, Addie and Katie, and my sister Joni and niece Ainsley. So there's 9 of us, and you know, it was great. I mean, who gets invited to the White House with 8 other family members and doesn't go? Nobody. You know, his talent and you know, what we were doing to, you know, I said that's top of mind, Mr. President, is Justin Herbert, you know, getting him the weapons and protecting him. I told him same thing I told you all. You know, I think Justin's biggest weakness is those around him that he's counting on offense. Us coaches and playmakers and players on offense. We got to get to Justin Herbert's level.
Yeah, you know, I want what's best for Mike. He's always been there for us, and you know, we're going to be there for him. It's obviously a tough situation, and you know, I've got so much respect for him as a teammate, as a friend, as a receiver, as a player, and you know, the man that he is. We're just going to be there for him, and however we can help. You know, football at the end of the day is a game, and there's more to life than just football, and you know, I'm just hoping for the best for him.
Getting back with him in the spring, did you have any sense that something like this was potentially coming?
I don't know. I think that's always a tough situation. You know, Mike has always done such a great job of just showing up and working, and you know, he's been an excellent leader, a teammate, and you know, everyone's dealing with their own stuff, and you know, he just showed up and worked, and that's what we appreciated and loved most about him, and definitely going to miss him. You know, it's tough to replace a guy like that, but it's always the next man up, and you got to find a way to make it work. Yeah, it's always tough. Like I said, you know, you can't really replace a guy like that. But thankfully, we've got a receiver room that, you know, continue to push each other. They compete, and they want to be the best. And thankfully, we've got a lot of guys in that room that are going to go make plays. And we've seen it last year and the years before. You know, it's a veteran group, and you know, I'm excited for the opportunity with these guys. Yeah, just a fighter. You know, how many 4th down conversions that he came up with. You know, I think on that last drive it might have been 3 or 4. And, you know, kind of like we just talked about, he's a guy that you had to find out there. He's going to make a play, and when everything mattered the most, he was going to show up. And, you know, that's what I'm going to remember most about him. It was an honor to play alongside him, to throw him the ball. And, you know, definitely heartbreaking, tough news to hear about, but we got his back no matter what. Yeah, they're really important, but I think he's done such a great job of, especially in OTAs, of making up for that time. And, you know, we know it's a business at the end of the day, and no one's going to fault him for doing what he's doing. And, you know, he's our teammate, and we respect him, and you know, we've got his back no matter what. But we got a bunch of time in this offseason, and I know that he's been working hard these past couple of weeks, this time off. And, you know, whenever that deal gets done, he comes back. I know he's not going to miss a beat. He's done an incredible job. He's picked up the offense really quickly, and, you know, he's a true pro. So it's good to have a guy like that. I tried a visor a couple of years ago, like a tinted visor, and I didn't really like the visor, the way it, you know, I had to keep like cleaning it off, and they told me that the contacts were an option, so I tried them out, and you know, they really helped. I didn't have to squint nearly as much, and you know, if I'm able to see the field better, you know, because of it, it definitely helps here.
Man, I loved him as a brother. I remember just when he first came in and I came in. I think about that Chiefs game when he making them big plays, man. I'm gonna miss him a lot, honestly. No, I didn't get a sense, but like I said, man, I would love to have him out there with me because I know what type of player he is. So